Hey guys, what's up? How we doing? Okay, so we've got some gameplay from Call of Duty World War 2 on shipment. I do die an excessive amount, so yeah, just be aware of that. But you know, never said I was good at this game, but still, it's reasonably entertaining enough. Okay, so what I want to talk about today is how do we get ourselves to a point where, if you're agreeing with somebody from the how we say, the left side of politics, or the left side of life. Always look on the left side of life. Yeah, okay, whatever. How do we get to a point where if you disagree with them, you're accused of attacking them, and they get themselves to a point where they just simply refuse to listen to, to facts, especially to well-documented historical facts. They don't want to hear it. I don't know what this complex is of wanting to rewrite history. I don't get it. I really don't. So, as I'm recording this game, well, not recording the gameplay, but as I'm recording this commentary, I'm currently got myself involved in a bit of silliness on Twitter with a guy who thinks a certain Chancellor of 1933 to 1945 Germany was not a socialist. Now, for argument's sake, YouTube being what it is these days, we shall call this Chancellor Stormin Norman. Now, as we all know, Stormin Norman was not the nicest chap in the world. He didn't like certain races of people, didn't like anyone who disagreed with him, and pretty much just wanted things a certain way, shall we say. So yeah, we all know who we're talking about. So we all know that Norman wasn't a very nice man. Now, the fact was, and these are well documented historical facts, is that Stormin Norman was a socialist. Yes, he might be a very twisted version of a socialist, or he might so the word socialist might mean something different in people's minds, but the fact was he was a socialist. After all, the Nazi Party translates as the National German Socialist Workers' Party, or those are words used anyway. I can't remember if they're that way around or not. It might even be the the Workers' German Party, something like that. Anyway, those are the words. That's what it stands for. So anyway, he's trying to shut down the debate, which I wasn't debating with him or attacking or arguing with him. I'm simply giving him the facts and that is what it is. I can't change the facts. I can't change history. People from that side of the politics might wish they could change history. They may even try to rewrite history, but those are facts. And the guy's trying to tell me to look up Wikipedia. I mean, really? Because Wikipedia, as we all know, is such a trustworthy source that can't be edited or changed by anybody, can it? No, but anyone who knows me knows that I'm basically a walking encyclopedia for for most of World War 2. Maybe a few volumes missing, but mostly involved in the Russian campaign. But so anyone who knows me knows that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this subject, and that's not me being arrogant or anything. That's just me telling things like it is. So anyway, this guy was adamant, and he was unable to even point me in the direction of any sources that he's got this from. But basically this all started off because a retweet was something about Jez Corbyn being a socialist and Hitler being a socialist, and I think somebody was trying to compare the two. I have my own thoughts on Corbyn, which I'm not going to get into here. But the basic point was he was accusing me of being, and I quote, a right-wing idiot. That was attacking the left, which I'm not any wing, really. I think it's all very silly. you know, to label yourself, and I try and have a more balanced view, because that's what history teaches. Especially, you know, especially like war history when you look at it, because World War One and World War Two basically came out because people just had no, they came about because people had no balance. Well, World War Two mostly came about directly because of World War One. That's that's also well documented and can't be changed, but also because it was, how can I put it? Stormin Norman had this point of view, and that was going to be his way or no way, and it was basically going to exterminate and kill anybody who disagreed with him and got in his way. Which, that's what dictators do. They can claim to be, socialists, right wing, left wing, somebody's grandmother, whatever it may be. Those are the facts. You can't change facts. And I know enough about history to know that. So yeah, so basically it is what it is, unfortunately. You can't change things. You can't change history no matter how much you try. So that's my advice, is don't be that person. I mean, come on, don't be that guy who's not gonna bend or not gonna change your opinion on anything simply because you want that to be your opinion, whether you have the facts or not. I told this guy I was trying to educate him, or at least give him a more balanced view of things. Yeah. But I don't think he was having it. So, and there may be a reply waiting for my last tweet to him, which was basically, I said, I left it pleasant. I said that, nice talking to him. Hope he has a good day. Which, basically signaling I wasn't going to debate this anymore. It's not up for debate. It's not, those are facts, and no matter how much you try, you really cannot change facts. Life doesn't work like that, which, we all know that. And it really is absolutely ridiculous. So anyway, that was that, really. So just don't be that person, guys. Really, don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's, have a balanced view is all I'm saying. You'll get far further in life with a balanced view where you're able to, how can I put it? You're able to make better decisions if you have both sides of any debate or argument, so you can make better decisions and make a better informed choice on it. That would be my advice to you. Right, okay, so moving on with other things. There really is a lot of silliness going on at the moment. Especially when it comes to Israel and the Jewish community. Now, I don't know enough about Israel and the situation in the Middle East to make an insensible comment about that. So, unlike some, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I don't know enough about it. But what I do know about is comments from people like David Baddiel, who seems to think it's okay to make jokes about the Holocaust. I'm sorry, but I fail to see what's so funny about Stormin Norman trying to exterminate an entire race of people. So if somebody could inform me about that, that would be appreciated. If I could just see what's funny, what's actually funny about that. There's too much hate in the world. There really is. I say the situation in the Middle East with vis-a-vis Israel and what have you. I don't know enough about it to make any sort of comment about it. But what you always get though is propaganda. It's always, oh, he said, she said, that kind of thing. So maybe I should read up on it, but and then that way I can make an informed choice, which again goes back to what I was saying earlier. So I really don't know what to say about that. But and just finally, in other news, do we really care that Donald Trump banged a porn star over 10 years ago? Not really. I don't give a crap. I think most of you moaning about it are just jealous anyway. like you know, like you wouldn't, like you haven't got porn stars you want to sleep with, and don't pretend you don't watch porn because everybody has done at some point. So yeah, it's really not. I think it's just, you know, obviously the media think it's a story, but I mean, is it really? It's 10 years ago. You know, it's you know, it's done with, it's dealt with. I'm assuming his wife knows about it and they've sorted it out between them. So, you know, I really don't see any problem with that. So, guys, that's another substandard commentary from me. Quick final word on this Shipment 1944. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying it. I don't appreciate getting spawn trapped over at A with somebody firing an LMG through that wall just to my left there. That's I don't know if that happens on Modern Warfare. I can't remember if that's the thing, but obviously the LMGs are quite powerful in this game, and so are the sniper rifles, as you can see there. I've been branching into a little bit of sniping on here recently, so yeah, we're doing okay with that. But I have been playing this a lot recently just on this map, because I've been able to see, that's what I'm talking about, because I've been able to get things done basically and rank up a few things and prestige a few things and just get things done a bit quicker. So, you know, it's a smaller map, so it's a bit more faster paced than the crappy ass maps that are in this game, but I'm sure this will get boring very quickly, as ever. Alright guys, that's my moan for the day anyway, my beginning of the week moan. So alright guys, have a good day, take care, and I'll see you guys on the next one.